Hello, my name is Todd. Thank you for clicking on my video. This is my first YouTube video, and I'm hoping to build upon this and grow it as I continue to move forward. So thank you first of all for doing that, for clicking on. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe. Hopefully I'll have more videos coming out hopefully I can build on the series that I've already got. So I'm a retro gamer. I love doing retro video games, retro consoles. I've got a pretty decent collection of consoles right now, somewhere in the 30 to 40 range, and I'm trying to build my game room and connect all of them together. Right now I'm not finished with my game room, so hopefully I'll get to do a game room tour and show a little bit more off of what I've got here. Game-wise, I have about 300 and something games, so I've got a decent collection, hoping to continue to build on that. So I wanted to set this up, and the first thing that I wanted to do in this video was talk about a recent find that I had, a kind of a pick-me-up that I got. And I don't do this very often, but I found one that was really cool, and I wanted to show it off to you because there's a couple of cool things about it that I like. So let's get started with it. I'm going to set up the story here. On a Friday night, I was looking at Facebook Marketplace, and I don't usually do Facebook very much as far as buying and selling things, but just happened to be cruising through to see what was there because I hadn't gone through in a while. And there was a post for a game system on there, and the young lady was trying to sell it to make some money to pay a bill, and you know, had a good price on it, and just caught my eye off the glass because I never really see a lot of these around anymore, and went ahead and really didn't contact her or anything on Friday. Saturday she reposted it and added some things that she was going to sell it, try to sweeten the deal. She was really in desperate need of money. So I reached out to her on Sunday morning. A lot of people had already tried to get in touch with her and tried to buy the system, and kind of took a long lunch at work and went and bought it, and obviously got to play with it and interact with it. So very happy with what I picked up. So I want to show you some of the pieces that I got. So the system itself, believe it or not, PlayStation 1. And this does have the LED screen. She actually kept the initial protector on it, believe it or not. Tried to protect the screen. Very clean unit. Not very much dust, dirt, anything on this. Kept it good. She told me that she had bought this together, so it was one that was grouped together. So you got the screen and the PS1 together. So that in itself was a good sit there. So I powered up the unit. The unit works fine, does really well. Sounds really fantastic. Just really impressed with the unit itself. So always wanted a PS1. I've owned a lot of different other systems, but surprisingly enough, even though I'm in the same generation, never really had a PS1. Played it with my friends, but never actually had one. So I was really excited to pick this up. I think it looks great, looked good in the actual collection. So that was one of the pieces. That's the main thing that she was trying to sell. So next thing, which she added on, and some of you might have, I'm sure some of you have seen these before. It's a cooling fan. So you'd set your PS1 on this, or any console that fitted, I assume, because it's kind of just a universal type setup. And obviously it's got an AC. You plug it in and it helps cool the system and keeps it cool. So that was pretty cool in itself. Does have an adapter for the PS1, so you plug it into the PS1, because it does have two speakers on the front. So not only are you getting the enhancement of the LED screen, but with this you're also getting the extra external speakers. Did a little research, couldn't find much on this, so was pretty excited to get it. I think it looked good in the collection to have the PS1 on top of it, and just showing off what it can do. So on top of all of that, there's a drawer here in the center, and what you got there? Those are 8 memory cards. I'm not sure what she played. I'm sure there's some data on most of these. These are all original PS1 cards. They got the actual card set there. So they're all actual PS1 cards. So I got 8 of those as well. Those go for about 10 bucks a piece sometimes, especially the originals. So looking forward to seeing what's on those cards eventually. As you can see, I spilled a few on my first video. So that was part of the collection as well. A couple things that she added onto it. Wiretap. So a PS1 original wiretap. So you got your memory card slots and your controller slots. So still looks in great shape. Was a great find for the unit as well. And I should mention, she had the original PS1 adapters, so the power cord and the TV cord. These are all original PS1. She also had the travel version. So she also had this as well so that you could use it on the travel if you wanted to, which I thought was pretty cool. That's what this was. So she has the cigarette lighter adapter, so this can be, and this is original equipment, PS1, that you could plug it in if you were driving somewhere or whatnot. You could play the PS1 with the LCD screen, and you could drive down the road, power it with that instead of just relying on the battery power, the backup power. So that was pretty cool. Now, the other thing that she added to it was 4 original PS1 controllers. These are original. They have the PS1 located there. Red one, green one, aqua blue, and original black. So 4 controllers, all of that together. So she also had the travel bag with it. The travel bag was in decent shape. Wasn't the best bag ever. I'm probably going to keep it and clean it and add it to the collection in that way, just because it's all kind of a group set with that. And then the last thing, which is something that I haven't seen very much, hoping that some of you have seen this. This is actually a controller that hooks into the PS1. And it's basically the pad right there for you. And you can see here, this is an aftermarket. This is not a genuine PS1 product. But the cool thing is that this actually hooks to the PS1. Haven't seen this, haven't done a lot of research on this, so if any of you have seen this or know more about this, I'd love to know more about it. Please leave it in the comments. But basically this just goes right into your console. So you can sit right there, have it on your lap with the pad directly connected instead of having an actual controller plugged in and distance far away. Really cool setup. I've never seen something like that. And like I said, I'm sure some people have had it, but I personally have not. The other thing that I liked about this, and I don't have it out to show you, is that this actually has a joystick right here as well. You can unscrew this right here. This comes right off as I drop it. And your joystick, like a regular arcade joystick, would connect right here. Just threads right into the thread, and then you can play it as you want to. So I thought that was pretty cool. Memory card slot right here in the front for you, so you're able to still save your great games and all your data and everything else as well. So really thought this was a cool find. Picked this up for $160, believe it or not. So not only did I get the nice setup and all the extras that I just showed you, but I got everything there for 160 bucks. And I actually gave her more than what she wanted because I didn't feel comfortable giving her less than that, just because by my math, most of this was over in the $200 to the $300 range if you were looking at market value. So I didn't really want to, I'm not the kind that usually blows out prices like that for people, but still, a great find for 160 bucks. You got the console, the the special pad here that I don't know much about, the cooling fan, all the adapters, all the memory cards, and all the controllers. So 4 controllers, wiretap, you had it all for 160 bucks. And I thought that was a great deal and thought it was a great buy as well. So If you have any questions or comments, please leave them on the below. I'm hoping to read your comments and hopefully give some feedback as well. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to talk to you more about this. And please like and subscribe. Hopefully I can do more of these videos in the future.